The ultras of Spanish football are famous for two things: an impassioned support of their team and extreme political views. After members of Real Madrid's Ultras Sur were fined for displaying the swastika at a game earlier this season, the club are finally taking steps to remove this toxic element from the terraces.
Spain is a country that eats, drinks and sleeps football, with 6 daily newspapers devoted primarily to the sport. We've come to the offices of the country's #1 sports publication to find out exactly who the Ultras are and what power they hold at their clubs.
Well, I would say that the Ultras have two sides. Let's say the bad side, which is more, to me, more political than sportive. And they support some things that we are not, we don't agree with them, and we don't support them in these questions, in the political sense. And they have the other side, and the positive side is that the sports side, and they support the team, they support the players, they support the coach more than any other fan in the stadium. Could have some power in the sense that they can support or they can go against one player. For example, Ultrasur were against Iker Casillas the last season. In this sense, they have little power, but I don't think they have influence inside the club.
With this latest act of racism added to reports of the group appearing at schools selling fascist memorabilia, it seems that the club have finally had enough of the embarrassments caused, and plans are underway to redesignate the area they have held for 33 years. Speaking to the police on the day of a Real Madrid game, we were told about the security measures taken when Ultras are present, before giving us their reaction to the end of the Ultras' reign over football.
Well, normally we set up a preventative control an hour and a half or 2 hours before the start of the match, around the stadium, and the bars where they can often be found drinking alcohol. And then we simply look for them around the exits of these establishments and escort them under due supervision to the football pitch, making sure that they don't carry weapons or other blunt objects. I think that, in respect to all violent conduct, with the aim of causing harm to others when that is not related to the sport itself, well, that is a correct attitude to adopt. The actions that have been taken are good.
Overall, if it's a certain amount of people, you cannot avoid that, 2, 10, 20, 30 people, cheer in this way against the black people, these racist chantings. But if a whole tribune or the whole stadium has to behave, they have to be banned, of course, and we cannot tolerate this in football and in the society. And of course, before the World Cup, we have to cut this kind of behaviors.
Obviously, nobody has any problem with enthusiastic support for a club, but as Real Madrid have seen, when that enthusiasm spills over into xenophobia, then the club have a duty to offer a zero-tolerance approach. This is Paul Walsh for JM1 in Spain.